Hi, my name is Seth Saxena,
Hi, I'm Ethan Buttram.
and this is our A3. So Ethan's gonna quickly go through our main function, our main code.
Starting up, we're initializing our GPIO pins. This is stuff from the generic build from CubeIDE. Configure and initialize the keypad, and then go do the same with the LCD. We initialize several variables and arrays here. This one, we use a pound define for the state weight and all of the other states in our state machine. We've got two string arrays or char arrays to display the EE329A3 timer, star equals set, pound equals go, 00:00 for the MMSS format. The LCD write string function as per spec, LCD command, same thing, write string. And then we initialize a count up here to be used throughout the rest of this loop. That is going to be our sum of time in seconds. We've also got an array here that's going to be modified to be what gets printed to the LCD using the write string function. This is an integer interpretation of the time. The 10 is in this middle because once that's converted to ASCII later down in our code, that will become a colon for the time. Key map is just an integer representation of what's getting pressed over in our keypad function. They get translated to different integers. So with that array handy, we can easily translate to ASCII depending on the input. And then key index will track where in the index or where in the array we are. Starting with the state machine, there's no keypad press, just wait until one is. When it is, we find out what it is and then follow the behavior outlined in spec, where the pound starts the countdown and is inactive while it's counting down until a star is pressed, and then entering in the time that it'll count down by. And then Seth, if you want to explain the countdown function.
Yeah, so the countdown function takes in integer parameter, which is just like the time we want to count down in seconds, and then it will convert that into the minute, minute, second, timing conversion stored in this time array, and then it'll go through and it'll just parse through the array and print the current time on the LCD, and then it'll check if there is a star press on the keypad, which we know that means we want to break out of this and escape the countdown because we want to reset. And then it'll check the systic, see how much how many cycles have elapsed, and convert that to how much time has elapsed by dividing by the clock clock cycle of the board, which we have it as 4 megahertz, and then we delay enough to make it parse by like an actual second. And then we have that if the count is actually equal to 0, which means we went through this entire loop without breaking out, pressing the reset key, then it'll turn on the LED. And it returns the value of the count, so we know whether it counted all the way to 0 or if we broke out early. All right, so now we can upload this code. I have the exact same. Ethan was just showing it on his screen. And I'm going to hit run. We get 0 warnings, 0 errors. And it successfully downloaded to the board. So here's our hardware setup. And we have, right now the timer says EE329A3 timer, star set, pound is go. So if I press star, or we can check that if we do press any other buttons, nothing happens because it only is waiting for the star press, which when I press, we can now enter numbers in the top. And so if I enter a number greater than 5, it'll be 59, and we'll skip to the minutes. And again, if I enter a number greater than 5, it'll be 59. And now we're waiting. and nothing. You can't enter numbers. The only thing that'll work is the pound or the reset. So if I press star, it'll reset and we can enter a new time. So let's count down 0, 7. And now if I hit pound, it'll start timing. And as you can see, when you cross the second barrier, the timer properly changes and we count down 59 seconds. And since we don't want to wait for 59 seconds, we can reset it. And then to show that the LED turns on when the count is done, let's do 0, 0, 0, 3, and watch it count down 3 seconds. And the LED turns on when it's done. And then to turn the LED off, press pound, and we go back to the waiting state where we wait for the star key to enter a new time.